Live. Okay. I made it. Technical difficulties. My end. Just trying to get myself oriented here. Okay. Everyone's there. Now, it wasn't Ecamm this time. Whole bunch of emails. Yeah. Emails. Oh, Carolyn is here. Nice to see you, Carolyn. Appreciate you. Oh, you got Joshua Poultry says he decided to sell off his business and make furniture in the country instead. All right, 30 minutes. Yeah, that means I can't be yapping. Okay. Well, I have to make the live shorter because no one's showing up. I get less and less people. Whatever. Okay. Hopefully everyone can hear me. No clue. I just had to rig all this camera stuff up. I didn't realize my camera was off because I had taken it out with me, and so I had to re-rig everything together. So hopefully the battery lasts. I don't know. I don't know what the charge is. I don't know anything, but I got to keep this short and sweet. Do my best. I even have the spinning because Joshua Poultry has been begging me to do the spinning wheel, so I might do that after. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here looking at comments all day, and it'll be a 3-hour live, so I gotta stop that. I do have a great topic, though. Some of you know about this. Some of you have forgotten. Some of you are not understanding how useful this little thing is. I'm trying to get my bearings straight. Sorry. I'm looking at my foot pedal. I think it's here. Yeah. No, Zoe made some nice graphics for me, which is cool to try to keep these things on. If anyone has a recommendation, I need a timer or something. If anyone has any recommendations, send me an email. I may not see it in here. I need to have a timer where I know, okay, it's 5 minutes I talk about this, then that's up, and then it's 7 minutes. I know in radio or something, they use some kind of weird clock. I think it might be called a broadcast clock or something. It's something where it keeps you on, because I lose track of time. I don't know that it's been 30 minutes and I've gone off topic. I need something that keeps me like a clock somehow that goes in stages that can be programmed. I don't know how to do that. I think it's got to be separate from the computer screen. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. Notable news. Oh, the biggest piece of news. Since it's my show, I get to gloat about this. I hope everyone can hear me. I don't even know if anyone can hear me. Does someone say they can hear me? Yes, Josh was, okay, can hear me. Oh, Sarah's here. Thank you, Sarah. Our freaking kid's been in this one room we have, this really nice room that we don't get to use because our kid's been freaking taking styrofoam and making swords out of it and stuff. And when you crumble styrofoam, the whole thing is littered in styrofoam. It's so bad. So Sarah's been going crazy at home. Okay, here's what I'm going to gloat about. I had a big win today, and share your wins too if you've got one. Here's my big win is that this is my official certificate that I hit the sub 30 5K. I've been trying for this since 2017. I've been trying to get a sub 30 5K as I attempt and fail and attempt and fail. I've come so close, and finally I did it. I did it this Saturday with a 9:35 pace, 29:44. So very, very proud. Now I need to do a PR. That's my gloat for the day. That was my big win. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed this up. It should have shown shout out. It should have shown a little graphic that said shout out. Zoe had that, but I must have erased it. Big shout outs. Ron Douglas, my man Ron. What is this? This has got to be 5th card. Yeah, I knew it was a few. 5th card. Nice. Nice, Ron, in Colorado. 5th card. Nice looking card. It's got the snow and stuff. The snowmobile. I crashed a snowmobile when I was a kid. I ran up off a lake and up a thing and into a tree. Dan Brooks. Of course, Dan Brooks was his 28th card on here. Good job, Dan. Dan said he's going to fly out here. Gina, another Brooks. Gina Brooks in Pennsylvania. We think that's her 6th card. Big shout out. I think we missed a bunch of shout outs this week. Rachel in Texas with her 4th card. Beautiful job there, Rachel. I need a preview of these. Okay, giveaways. I didn't know what's next. I thought we had more shout outs. Say I got the manual win. Then I'll get to the topic. Let's do a so I think I told Zoe let's do shout outs in the or not shout outs, winning wheels in the start and the finish. So let's throw this wheel up here. There's where you guys are. Okay, I got to switch screens. Let's see who wins these prizes. I got to mix up the prizes too. Maybe throw in some cash, maybe throw in some more books. Big Sky Automation. Rachel and Dalton, they're here. Nice. They won. What you guys winning? They deserve it. Hit that like button, Lars said. Thank you. Oh, they won a 9x12 installment. I'm pretty sure they have the whole course. I'm going to spin this thing again for them. I got to give them some. You know what I'm giving you? You guys need the, you need this. Can you see this on here? Let me see if you can see this on here. You need the, where is it? The side hoe. You need this one, the masterclass book that we're going to spin this wheel. Well, wait, it doesn't stop. Hang on. Right there. Oh, it stopped right on it. Masterclass book. That's what you want. You tell Zoe. Actually, tell Andrea because Andrea's here and she'll send it out and I'll show her where those are. You deserve that for doing so many cards and doing so much for the community. You've been helping people. You guys are awesome. You win that. Good job. We do one more and then I go on to the topic. And then we'll do some wheels again, a couple spins after, and then I'll do some Q&A. Burke Jones. I don't recognize Burke Jones, but you won. Burke, you won. What are you winning? I could spin the manual. I think it's janky. The freaking thing, it's supposed to make a sound. It's not doing. You won a 15-minute call. So if you need some marketing help or some advice or whatever, you want a 15-minute call. Just hit up Zoe. She's in the comments somewhere. Zoe, Z-O-E, at printingforsupercheap.com. Jay Wright needs the course. David Brunt needs. We'll hang on to the end and we'll spin this thing again. Jane is here. We're starting sending emails tomorrow. I don't know what that's for. I must have missed it. Jane, it's good to see you. Will Bradwell's here. We still got more. See, I don't even know. Oh, Dan saw my post on right. I was so proud of myself. That was incredible. Mitch wants to call with Jakey. I should be spending for a call with Mitch. 29.44. I know. It was amazing. Man, that's crazy because you could see. I was down to like 29 minutes or something, and you can see that you don't know if you're going to make it, and you're just I'm at the max heart rate, I'm about to die, and you just got to push yourself out to finish that thing. And then I see, then you don't know because you're looking at the gun times. You got to look at your watch. So the thing is saying 30 minutes or something, but you don't know. You got to go by the chip time, your time you actually started. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. I'm just looking through comments. I shouldn't, though. But I love seeing you guys. But that's where I get backed up. Paul says he wants to take a huge thank you for the whole team. Oh, man, appreciate that, Paul. We are here for you. That means a lot. It means a ton. Sometimes I'm a little hard on them, and it's a little overwhelming, but it's comments like that I think helps them understand how much we really mean to everyone. Steel sharpening steel, this guy says. Zoe is Z-O-E. Z-O-E, not the Y. Somewhere I have a graphic to pull up. I don't know how to do it. Right here. I know how to do it. See, I'm getting better with eCam. Today's topic. And then we're going to do topic. You'll learn a ton. And then we're going to do Q&A and I'll do some more spinnings. But I just got to bring the viewership up again. Okay. Here is a fantastic thing you should be doing. I'm a little late. I did mention it earlier in the summer. I should have made many videos on it because we're right in the thick of it right now. But here's what you should be doing. Janine is asking with the short. She's going to love this. She might already be doing this because she owns a sign shop. She's going to love this. This thing, I can't tell you how useful this will be for you. Don't see this and say, Jake, this is stupid. This is not going to make me that much money. It will. You'll understand why. Let me pull it up. It's these things, school banners. I cannot stress how, I can't even put into words how much money you'll make from these things. And it's not just from the banners, it's from other stuff. But school banners. Do not laugh at this. Don't you be laughing. I see you right there laughing at that. You don't laugh at this. And this picture right here is Diane Kawai. I'm going to say it wrong. She's in Hawaii. This thing. She said it's okay to use hers. School banners for school sports clubs. These things will sell like hotcakes. Absolute hotcakes. I love selling things that people get excited for. It's like business cards. People they go crazy when they get their own business card, right? It's physical, it looks cool, it's them. They go even crazier for their kids' banners. Parents go insane for these banners for sport. You got football. Think of the school sports that are going on in the fall, and please list them. What sports and clubs and stuff are going on in the fall where they'll be using banners. Now, a lot of schools have these senior nights where they have homecoming. They have some event that's happening for every sport. And there's a whole bunch of fall sports. Name them, please, because all of these are ripe for the taking. They all use these banners. They love them. Sometimes parents are trying to put them together. They're trying to figure all this out. Time deadlines are up against the wall. Perfect opportunity for you to make beautiful ones in Canva. And I'll show you how. It's real. There's some hacks I'm going to show you that are going to help a ton. But parents will go crazy for these things. They will go insane. The reactions you'll get. I don't even know what I charge for these because I forgot to look up the pricing. If Zoe or someone can pull up my special pricing link, I don't even remember what I charge, but it's cheap. School banners. Look, here's more of hers. She said I could use them. The kids go crazy. They see them. They're like celebrities. They hang these things up on fences or on the gym walls or on the, in our school, many nearby us, we put them on the chain link fences around the track and the football field and stuff. And they look incredible. And sports go all year round. So you have fall, winter, spring. You also have colleges. Do not sleep on these things. Do not. This is ones I just made for our cross-country team. This is last night. I took this picture last night. These are the banners that I made. They hang up on the thing. And how good that makes the kids feel. Such a great product. Just such a great product to sell. The parents go crazy. So here's some tips. I put them on the thing. Imagine you're on the team, you're on the bus, you're the parents, and you see this. Your school looks incredible. Who do they give all the credit to? They're going to give you all this credit. You are going to be put on this high pedestal. Even if you're a business owner, you don't even have to be a marketer. You don't have to be, you're just putting this together. Okay. Imagine you own a business. Imagine you're a photographer, right? You're a photographer and you say, wait, man, I can make these banners. Then you end up getting the pictures taken. They're posting on social media, the athletic boosters, the parent clubs, the PTA, the different parents, and they're telling all their parents and they're showing them off. And then one parent sees this and says, oh my God, can you do this for the soccer team? Can you do this for the parents are so incredibly connected. Guess what? Many parents will be influential people in the community. There will be a council person, a mayor, a trustee, cops, firemen, lawyers, the car mechanic. These will be people, many other business owners that you will be now instantly connected with and viewed as this deity of miracle working. You put these things together. I mean, you're like this, you are a celebrity. I can't tell you how important this is as a business owner. You will get so much credibility, free advertising, goodwill, repeat business, connections. You will be leveraging so much off this. Don't even worry about how much you make off the banner. You sell these for $25 to $40. You make $10, $20 each banner, something like that. You're not going to make a fortune. You're going to make some money. And if you've got a grandkid, kid, something, this is a great hustle. This is just a great side hustle to make some cash. But the money that you'll really make goes much deeper in the connections, the business that you'll get from this, the repeat business. So I want to show you these hacks. Gemini's Nano Banana is incredible for this. I've been making a lot of banners with Nano Banana. If you're not familiar with it, it's Gemini's image creator, AI image creator from Google Gemini. I think you can do free ones. I have the Gemini Pro plan, so I think do unlimited, but I think even the free one, you get some, like per day. Essentially, Google Nano Banana makes ultra realistic stuff. Really, it doesn't look. There's still elements of that AI look, but it looks really. So if you can tell it, not to make the whole banner, but to tell it the backgrounds. Make me a football field at night, ultra realistic with dew on the ground and football players on it, high school football players. It will generate that background, which is really critical for making these banners. You want a really nice, cool looking background. Add smoke to it. Can you put a fog or smoke in there? Something like that, or on something on fire. So you just tell it what to make, and it'll make that background. It's going to look incredible. Then you put their picture on there. These pictures here, I don't have the full pictures, are taken on a cell phone. These are just a parent or a coach or something taking the pictures at the last minute on the cell phone. I use Topaz Gigapixel, which is pricey, but if you're a professional, you're going to want something like that. But you can use Canva's AI upscaler and just upscale those images so they look sharp at these large sizes, even from a phone's picture. Canva, which is free. You can go on Etsy and buy templates too for like $3, $2, $3, $4, $5 at the most, maybe, of senior banners. If you like something in particular and you just want to buy a Canva template, go buy one on Etsy. Pop it into Canva. This stuff is such free advertising. I'm going to look at some of these comments here. Pete's how to and reviews. Yeah, where is your shout out? Did we not? I don't think we ever did. Where's man, I can't. Hang on. I gotta send this to Zoe because we'll both forget, and I don't know how else to. Now the freaking Google iPhone has this update and everything's in a different place. I can't even access the camera in a text. And when you do a screenshot, you have to then save it. I can't even send a picture. I don't even know how. I'm just gonna have to try and remember. I'm not gonna remember. Siri, remind me to ask for shout out for Petro today at 4 p.m. You guys like this? I'm looking this. Look at these comments. Jeremy says I provide a lot to the community. Thank you. Yeah, you definitely need that book, Rachel and Dalton. School banners. That's what it's called. Oh, there's Lilino is Diane. There you go. Isn't it great? You get to see, like, it's such a great service to sell. It's amazing. Huge 9x12 Alliance says huge profits from school banners. Did hundreds each year. Great idea, John says. Oh, you can easily, Ricky says, how do you get hundreds of sales? Easily get hundreds of, easily. Think of the school sports just in one season. Right now on our plate, we have cross country, cheer, banners, football banners, and field hockey banners. That's what we're doing right now. And these are multiple times because we have multiple schools. You will find parents that these are all I've never reached out once to someone. These are all connections that I have through a parent telling a parent telling a parent. Someone randomly sees your thing and then reaches out to you and says, hey, I saw these at your school. Can you make them for mine? These are not usually the schools doing them. They're parents. Schools aren't typical unless they're super well funded. It's typically just the parents doing this. The parents are doing it for their kids, and they group together. They do it for their kids. Depending on school sizes, you have schools of all different sizes. You can easily get to hundreds of these easily. That's just one season. Then you have basketball and volleyball, soccer, indoor track, outdoor track, rowing. What else do you have? And there's baseball, softball. There's a ton. Bowling. Carolyn says they look awesome. Max says, I'm about to send you an email of door hanger estimate. Yes, door hangers are great. And a great way for a landscaper or any home service business to just have some door hangers on hand. Every time they do a job, you go around and put the door hangers up. Every 10 houses up there, every house up the street, every house down the street, across the street. These look great. I'm just shouting out Diane. I especially like the one on the right. That looks so cool. These all look great. I think one's her son. Jeff is saying later next year, but graduation. There's senior graduate banners too. We do those and put them down the streets. The village lets us put them on the poles. Some just put them up on their chain link fences. Some just give them away to students. So you have graduating seniors. Then you have college. You have all the colleges that do this stuff too. Yeah, the fence, Gene says, are really good. It's really cool, and when kids even the JV or modify they see the older kids on the fence with these banners. I almost call them posters. People call them posters all the time and banners. It's like something that can have an effect on them too. I know it's going a little bit too deep, but really it could be like, oh my God, that could be me someday. And you're the one providing these things. You can do 13-ounce scrim or 50. I like 15-ounce. It's a little thicker. The color print's a little bit better. And you can technically do 18, but I don't think we've ever done 18-ounce banners for these. It's unnecessary. 13-ounce scrim is really fine. I like 15-ounce. 13 or 15, totally good. Mark Lucero says, your ideas are so unique and different right off the bat. I can't even imagine any bad reception. Yeah, because everyone else is stuck thinking of digital and we forget that there's the physical too. There's physical stuff that people get really excited about. It's always funny when a business owner gets more excited about a business card design in their hand than an SEO campaign. Not to knock digital marketing. It's important. You want to sell more digital marketing? Sell stuff like this. Get known in your community. And people often are like, Jake, I don't have any credibility. And this is how you build credibility. Go do stuff like this. Make banners for this. Get connected in with your school. Thank you, Mark. Dan is in Honduras. Now, my 12 Alliance, who sold hundreds of these, says go to boosters or directly to the athletic department. I did multiple schools and sports through the year. A lot of times these places get in a pinch. They need stuff quick. They don't know who to go to. They don't have the time. They just need someone to handle this stuff. Print shops locally will work very slow. It gives you a very competitive edge. Local print shops can have the worst customer service. They get backed up. They have 2-week-long turnarounds, questions. They want print ready artwork and they don't want to look at your artwork unless it's print ready. You got to be the person that handles all this. You got to do the customer service, handles and says, no problem, I'll get this done. Print shops in general won't go that extra mile. They're too busy. They bog down the process for your everyday person who doesn't have the time. So that leaves you the big opportunity. There's no reason you shouldn't be doing this. Dan says, but I'm going to contact the school in general. Yeah, you just help the other team moms, and it grows. They tell a friend, and in a neighboring school, another school, they know another friend in another state, in another different part of town. It grows. Take these pictures. When those banners, if they put them up, take the pictures, post them on the social. You're going to have the moms posting on it and then crediting you. They're tagging you and saying, what an amazing job that Diane did on these banners. I could cry. Will Bradwell of EDDM Tools says, every school I pass has these covering every inch of the fencing they've got already. Maybe, but probably not every one of them. And I'm telling you, there's an opportunity in there. Great leads for 9x12s. And you may also be cheaper too. Advertise in Facebook groups. I don't see why not. Oh yeah, there's mesh too. Corey says, what's up? Filled out about half of our 9x12. That's a great job. What's the profit? I mean, I don't worry too much about the profit. I don't remember how much I charge for these. I can't find the link. I don't know if Zoe has it because I have it routed to a text expander and I can't pull it up at the moment while I have the thing. I don't remember what I charge. It's cheap. You make like 10, 15 bucks or something on typically per banner. But the profit is in the credibility you get, the other jobs you get. The repeat business you get. Awesome, Jakes. Thanks for helping me out with the magnet menu. Yes, totally. Dan Brooks. Oh, my man Dan Brooks, who I cut off. I so rudely cut off last week. I feel so bad. I feel so bad on the phone. There's a company selling those banners in my city for $1,000 a piece. They're hanging them on streetlights for a year. I have a video. I don't know if you've caught it on veteran banners. I used to have one sitting around here. I guess I don't. I wish I could. I should have had one. Technically, I could go downstairs and grab one, but I'm not going to. But they're huge. 24 by 36 is big. You can go bigger than that too. But yeah, the veterans banners. Even towns have like welcome to whatever or events and stuff that they put on poles. All available for us to sell. All of them. Do you work with photographers? Sometimes we get them from photographers and they send us the pictures. The team coordinates that or the parents coordinate that. And sometimes you actually get the people already making them, and they just give you the pre-printed the mom made them in Canva or hired someone or whatever, and then you just provide the printing. Usually they just need them quick. And that's where you can really have an advantage too, because we can be very, very fast. 2 days. I mean, from ordering to your house in 2 days, sometimes even a day if you really need it. Fast. Oh, Zoe got the thing. Sorry, I'm catching up on these comments. Oh, Barb says swimming. Forgot about that one. Golf, right? Golf, wrestling, lacrosse, hockey. Some of these teams too get left out. The chess club. Like the bowling team, like they don't get the big, it's not like football or baseball or basketball that gets all this like attention and has more parents, more involvement, maybe more money raised. A lot of these smaller, so think of this like a bowling team, right? I'm just saying bowling. Maybe some schools have huge bowling teams. I'm going to just say our local schools. It's a smaller, lesser popular sport, right? They're the kids that don't really get the big attention, like a football, it's not as glamorized. But think of that. That might be your in to go after. And if you create incredible banners, really great banners for them, and I know you can make a better banner than they're going to have these insane looking banners while the baseball teams looks like crap. That's what's happened in my case too. There was a couple, at our local schools, even my own school district, the baseball team had some other local place doing them or something, and I don't want to step on any toes, but as I started making more impressive banners for these other teams, it has all absolved over to me, and now I think we do all of the clubs and sports and stuff, because who wants to be the one with the crappy banner, who to be on the team. So you start with these small ones. If your bowling banners look better than the baseball banners, you're going to have that baseball team saying, hey, how much you charge for these banners? One on the right is her son. Look at that. He's famous. He's famous. That looks awesome. I love Hawaiian, like the names of everything. Look, it's so cool. I ain't gonna try to pronounce it. Kanali? Kanali? I'm gonna say it's Kanali. Kanali Kauai. Kanali, I think. What a cool name. There's no course, Ricardo. I probably should. Talking about the menus. Silver says, what's the cost? Oh, man. Zoe, you got the price. You know that thing that I made like a year or two ago? It's got Emily's picture on it from when she was a senior. Jesus Christ. She's in her second year of college now. Where is that? I'm trying to pull it up. Because I only have it as a text link. I made this nice... Oh, I can do it on here. Hang on. It's this. Oh, freaking crap. Why is it doing that? Here we go. It's this. Oh, I only charged $9.75 each on 13 ounce and 13 each for 15 ounce. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have this link here. I just don't have the actual link, but it's some of you guys might have this because I've dropped it in other videos. I hope that's something you guys like. We have 100. We finally broke 100 people. See, they arrive when I tell them I'm not going to be a 2-hour live. Veteran banner was great. Heather said. Diane says I made $10 and that's fine because exactly. If you're trying to squeeze the most money possible, if you're passing this up saying, "Hey, I'm not making $100 each banner. I'm not doing this," then you got it wrong. You got to think like a business person and just do things out of goodwill. And technically the profit margin is even a $10 profit. The margin is okay. It hits the marks. You're going to have lifetime value, credibility, networking, contacts. You might meet another parent who's a lawyer who gets you out of a sticky situation. Like, you don't know what these contacts that you make can go so far. How else are you going to get businesses and schools and parents and posting you on social media, or being able to say, "Hey, look, I just made these banners," and showing a picture of them all. You can't buy that kind of authority. So even if you don't make much money, you're literally getting a ton of value of free advertising. Steve says, great ideas. Thanks. And I appreciate you too. 24 by 36 is the average size, Jesse. Jeff says, do you print these? Yes. You can go anywhere, but I'm a great source for it. Probably the best you can get, in my opinion. The banner format work well as golf tournament hole sponsor flags. We do a ton of those on Coro, usually Coroplast, usually full size, like 24 by 18 Coro and with a yardstick. But you could do banners, sure. And you could do banners at any size. We can do banners at any size, and any capable print shop should be able to as well. Literally any size, because you can weld them together. So you get a 120-foot roll of the vinyl, and you can stitch them together. If you want a 600-foot banner, it's no problem. We just weld the edges together. If it's got to go even taller, then we just go even weld more. You can do massive, giganto size. Close. It's Canale. Canale. That is a cool name. That's an amazing name. Janine says, thank you for the inspiration idea. Have a great rest of your day. Back on the ice, Janine. About to hit that triple axle. Jeff says, I did not have using something called Nano Banana on my bingo, on your bingo card. It's great. Nano Banana is great. It's Gemini's image generator, and it's incredible. It is incredible. The things it can do, the images it can create just from a prompt are just wild. Senior cheerleaders. We're doing a cheer one right now. This is the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I recommend nobody do it more for me. I know, right? Man, I used to be like that too. I was like, I can't talk about anything years ago because I don't want everyone doing it. And then I realized it doesn't really matter. Need more likes for this one. I know, right? I was just mentioning here on this last slide that the social leverage out of this world. You have people just patting your back all the time and making posts and telling their parents, what else can you sell? Make some money on and get that kind of leverage and exposure. Another giveaway. Let's do another giveaway. Who is going to win? Then we'll do a quick Q&A, and then we're done. Because you jerks don't show up unless I make this so quick. Oh, that's the prize. That's not a person. That's a prize. I'm here getting excited. I'm like, who's named Rescue Squad? No, that's the prize. Who's going to win? You can't win twice. I didn't take the other. Oh, Joshua Polche won. Polche won. What? Didn't he win the other time, too? What do you win, Joshua? Jay Wright wants to win. Lee Proctor wants to win. He wants the 15-minute call. What's Joshua getting? The consulting cheat code. Do you have that one? If not, you got to get it. You're going to get it. Who else is winning? Yeah, can you imagine if he won that Polche pack? Alan Sloan won. Nice. The golf painter. What are you winning, Alan? What are you winning? Jerk show up, Garage Bod said. You winning the Polche pack. Alan won the Polche pack. What a great gift. Another one. Then I'll take Q&A. Give me some Q&A, then we cutting this off. You can ask about that. You can ask about whatever. Macintosh Design won. Nice job, Macintosh Design. The nice thing is if you don't win this time, there's always next time. One month elite. Ooh, that's a nice one. You won 1 month elite. Good job. I'll run one more. I hope Zoe's keeping track. Trent G from Arizona is here. Ooh, Will Bradwell winning. What's Will Brad? Hopefully not another shirt. That took me a long time. Something that takes 5 minutes took me 2 months. Oh, you won the print from scratch guide. I love that guide. Well, tell Zoe. Gimme. What questions you guys got? Anything good? Top commenters are Diane up at the top. Oh, Dorn's up there. William Council, Jeremy Root. Very nice. Top of the top. Drop an emoji to describe the information that you got today. Drop that emoji. And ask me any questions. But I got to cut this off in a few minutes. I can't be doing it too long. How do I get my name on the spinner? Tracy says. I think it's 3 comments. I said it. It used to be 1, but I think it's 3. That was fast, Betty said. Black Castle, how often do you use AI for your business? Can you recommend a course? You know why I can't recommend a course? Because they will be outdated. Will literally be outdated. Anything you read about AI or watch about AI, will become outdated so fast. If you watch AI videos, that's great. You also see a ton of crap, and it becomes outdated very fast. I use AI all the time. I'm kind of vocal about what I think about AI. I think that I'm scared to death of it. I'm sure it's going to cause an insane amount of destruction. What I don't like about AI is I don't think AI is a total replacement for things. I don't think it's a replacement for customer service. I think that as a business owner of any kind, replacing your customer service with AI can be a bad thing. If your customers have to talk or interact with an AI thing, I think that's bad. And I think having a person talk, respond, help will go a long ways, especially as AI becomes even bigger. Human interaction is going to stand out even more. But we use AI all the time. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. I'm using it to come up with headlines, to come up with copy, to get second opinions on things. I use it a ton for financial. So I upload all our financials. I have it do tax estimation and stuff that makes I don't have to call my accountant for every 5 seconds. I can understand deeper things of numbers and metrics. I can upload my YouTube stats and say what videos are performing well that I should make more of, and show me where certain titles are doing better. What kind of information can you glean? I upload contracts terms of services. What should I look out for? And it can analyze all those things, build knowledge bases. There's just so many uses of AI and things that I used to have to pay people to do that I don't have to do anymore. Summing things, help with spreadsheets. The key is to know that it's not perfect and it will sometimes make mistakes, but it's to direct it. Let's say headlines. I don't trust the headlines it gives you. I know what a good headline is, and having it help come up with a whole bunch of them or subheads or different versions just saves a ton of time. And I can use my energy to analyze the ones that it has. Not to say, oh, this is perfect because it says it is. It's just it's very helpful. Mitch says he wants to win the course so he can copy and sell it for 20% under. Mitch's so funny. Mitch, my boy. Tracy says, Jake, can you use a timer on your phone to stay on track? No, because I'm not saying a timer. I can see that, I glance up and I see the time a little weird. But I really want I've been actually saying this for 10 years. Literally when I first started, 2017, when I first started doing this live show, it was my biggest gripe is I need a segment, some way thing that says, okay, this segment is done. Now you go on to this next one. This one is done. Now you have 2 minutes left. If you're on a radio show, how do they do that? If you have multiple segments or your time is limited, how do they know? You can't just tell people, oh, you have to keep a list and then run a clock. No, there's some kind of timer mechanism. I did see at one point a thing called a broadcast clock, and it was some kind of weird thing. There's got to be something. An app, I don't want to download some weird app, but something that just tells me, okay, you have 3 minutes left to talk about this. Then you have to go to this. AI does our laundry, Dorn says. You see, now they got laundries that do both the drying and the washing in the same thing. Yeah, they have a producer. I know, right? That's probably the easiest answer. But does the produce, there's got to be something that tells the person there's only this much time left while you're talking or something. I don't know. Broadcast clock, time breaks. Yeah, this is what I need. I got to look that up again. You know what bothers me? The books. Oh, someone said dynamite. Oh, it's a sad face. Jeez. The Santa, the pancakes. Where's Polche? Is he left? He left. Joshua left. What a jerk. You know what bothers me really bad about AI? I think it's coming to where you don't even, you want to write an AI book, right? This really the book things really bother me. Write a book, 100-page book, 300-page book, done in 5 seconds, AI. Upload your voice, upload a feed. It's going to come to where it's just type in 2 or 3 things and AI will make the book about it. And now AI generates the book, and you have a book that's 99% written by AI instead of the person. So to me, who wants to read a book that's written by AI and not the person? But what really bugs me is then you have the reader and you have AI saying, why are you reading a 300-page book? You don't need to read a 300-page book. Just put the book into Notebook LM and have it just tell you the summary of it. Read a million books in an hour. You don't need to read the whole book. Who reads a whole book? You're going to read a 300-page book. Sort of like AI can create a 300-page book from just a couple prompts. You don't need to write the book. And then it's AI you don't need to read the 300 pages. AI will spit out the thing. We're supposed to be able to condense a book that someone wrote into a few concepts. And where's the joy in actually reading the book and listening to the context and the stories and the way that author writes? I don't even want to read a book because I know it's going to be written by AI. It takes the whole, it's like AI art. I don't want to go to a museum and see what AI prompted. It's like saying, oh, why go to the museum and looking at the art? You can just have AI just tell you, oh, here's beautiful image here. Person on a bench. I don't like that. There's a lot of use for AI. I use AI a lot. Oh, Joshua is here, but I don't like that thing. However, I can word it. Hilarity ensues, Jeff says, as they talk in your voice. Dorn says I use AI. Right, I think that's great. Outlining, and maybe you're struggling. Like I use it. I mean, I use it to if I'm struggling with explaining something, or you want to give it what you wrote and say don't take out the redundancy or don't over explain. That's great. Like that is the proper real use, in my opinion, of AI. But when you have people writing entire books and entire pieces are completely written by AI, because that's the thing. That's like save your time. Why are you writing anything? Just have the AI write it for you. I don't like that. Because then you got to wonder, are people even going to read this? Or are they going to use the AI to read it? Joshua says, I'm getting my solo mail. There's someone spanning the eggplant finally. That's Joshua. I'm afraid that if it takes too long to fill a card, well, watch my video on community cards. I think you'll really like it. It's coming out shortly. Yeah, that was Joshua spamming the eggplant. I knew that was. They aren't the author. That they go like, I just want to read a book that's written by a person. I want to read a story. Like people get into stories and stuff and fiction. How much? I don't even know. I'm not in that industry, but fiction books have to be. There's probably a freaking Timu fiction writers that now just prompt it and just pump out. Amazon has to be full of that. Full of freaking romance novels written by AI. Who wants to read that? Who? Michael Kerr says, I'm going to reach out to you for a quote for 5K and 10K. Nice. Send that. Yes. For a solo, target rich people. The best. Okay, I'm going to take this last question. Debbie says, I'm curious how you manage payments on your 9x12 cards. For me, anywhere from a few weeks, get paid. And I think Dorna mentioned that too. You got to get paid right away. You got to turn this over quick. Not a couple months to, if you're taking a couple months to fill, you're doing it wrong. You start and you don't stop till that thing is full. Break it into chunks. Say, I'm going to fill 8 spots. I'm going to go as fast as I can to fill 8 spots that breaks even. And then the rest are all profit. In 2 weeks, you should be doing this. If you're not doing that in a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks at most, you're doing something wrong. Get paid right off the bat. Turn this stuff over quick. 50% down, 100% if you can do it, but 50% down and 50% when you get the ad done, which should be fast. Get that ad right done. Get the money. Travis, good to see you, but we're signing off. Call crazy, I agree. We'll seek authenticity. That's why I say customer service is going to stand out tremendously. No one's going to want to deal with an AI real estate agent, an AI insurance agent, an AI chiropractor. I go to ATM and there's a virtual teller at the thing. This is stupid. People are going to want a human. And as AI grows more and more, you're going to want a human, an actual human interaction, not an AI person. That's it. That's all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Jeremy Root, good to see you. I had a great time with all you guys. Go sell some banners. I will see you next week. Bye. I don't know how to hit the end.